So, hello everyone, I'm Shreyas Dede. I'm currently pursuing ENTC engineering at AISSMS Institute of Information Technology, Pune, and I am currently intern at the emertxe Information Technologies. So, today we are going to see the overview of embedded systems internship. So, let's start with the presentation. So, here what we are going to see in this presentation. First, what do we learn during our internship? Second, the introduction to our project, which is a car black box project. Then project requirements. Then microcontroller peripherals and summary. Then what do we learn? During the first week of our internship, we have learned about the introduction to the C programming and their data types, different conditional constructors, operators, arrays, then its functions, pointers, different types of loops, for example, for loop, if else, loop, nested if else, etc. Then we have learned about recursion and strings, then preprocessors in C programming, etc. And in our second week, we have studied about the embedded system, basics of embedded systems, the development tools for embedded systems, the types of embedded systems, example of embedded system, and in fourth week we have seen about embedded programming and embedded programming introduction to our car black box project. Then in our fourth then peripheral programming such as timer programming, interrupt programming, etc. And in fourth week we have assembled all this information to simulate our project. So what is our exactly project? Our project is car black box project. So the concept of black box is mainly heard by us in case of aeroplanes upon a catastrophe. The black box is used to analyze the root cause of issue. We have using this concept in cars. By implementing the black box, it will log the crucial activities on the car and take appropriate action in case of rash driving. As mentioned above, the root cause of accidents or negligence in driving will be eliminated by using this car black box. It will monitor all the critical events like the gear shifts, then speed of vehicle, then engine temperature, fuel consumption per trip, distance over trip, etc. This system should allow a password-based access to the transport manager to view or download the log to PC if required. Then, what are our project requirements? Our project requirements are: first, we require a MPLAB XID. MPLAB XID is a software program that is used to develop applications for microcontroller and digital signal controllers. Then secondly, we have using Pixim board simulator. PiximLab is a real-time emulator of development board used for real-time emulation. Then we have using our microcontroller PIC16F877A. It is a 14-pin microcontroller designed using RISC architecture, manufactured by the Microchip and used in embedded project. Then we are using X8 compiler. It is a compiler from Microchip for 8-bit PIC processors, which runs on a different platforms such as Windows, Mac, Linux, etc. Then we are using dev C++. It is a free full-featured integrated IDE. Then it is distributed under the GNU license for programming in C and C++. Then we are going to see about microcontroller peripherals. During our internship, we have learned and programmed different microcontroller peripherals, which are the following. First is digital keypad. Keypad is a set of buttons or keys arranged on a pad that bear digits. symbols or alphabetical letters, which can be used as an effective input device. Keypad can be purely numeric or alphanumeric depending on its operation. Then we have used the CLCD. It is a crystal LCD display. There are different types of LCD display. In our project, we have using the 16:2 LCD. Then we have seen a timer. Timer is a register whose value is continuously increasing from 0 to 255. Then it starts all over again from 0. The PIC 16 has three timer modules. They are named as a timer 0, timer 1, and timer 2. Then next is ADC. The ADC is analog digital converter. There are some situations when digital systems needs to interface with the device that produce the analog signals, such as the sensors and radio equipment. In such case, the digital system, such as a microcontroller, needs an analog to digital converter to handle the analog signals. Then interrupt. The interrupt is a method of creating a temporary halt during a program execution. It is used for the communication between the microprocessor and the peripherals. The microprocessor responds to the interrupt with ISR register, which is a short program to instruct the microprocessor on how to handle the interrupt. So summary. Hence, during this internship with the emertxe, I have learned different aspects of embedded systems, including the embedded C programming, different peripheral programming, then microcontroller using simulation using online tools and software. Then we have gained general knowledge about the embedded systems and its compilers and its IDEs. Then at the end, we made and simulate our car black box project using PIC 16 microcontroller on PICSIM lab. So now let's see our project simulation.
Okay, so here we can see our code. So this is our code. Now build it successful. So let's upload this. This is, we are loading hex file. So we have loaded hex file into our project. Now we can see the front screen. It is showing the timer. Then there are gear status and speed status. Now enter the password using our buttons. Okay, so we are going to enter the password. Now you can see the options vlog and clear log after entering the password. Here you can see the gear changes and change in speed, status of gear or speed.